Good morning, Atomians! Welcome to Ariul Marikina Aja Aja Center Catching Success Online. I am Julian Tabiano, Diamond Master from Ariul Marikina Aja Aja Center, and I am your host for today. As we start here in Atomy, it is our culture to begin and end every event by reciting our company motto. Ready, position, please. Yup, company motto, go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision. Follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja. Share, tag, interact, and win. Just follow these mechanics to win a prize. Number 1, share this live seminar on your Facebook wall and tag 10 of your Facebook friends. And number 2, comment your takeaways from our lectures to get a chance to win our promo for today. And number 3, comment Aja, Aja, Aja in the beginning and ending of our seminar. Now let's start our seminar by watching the short company profile of Atomy.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales in 2002 and surpassed 15 million global members. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. It has gotten international patents in 21 countries and is forging a unique new path for health functional food products. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch. Absolute Skincare received King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021 for the first time in the cosmetics industry and was selected as world-class product for next generation selected by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in 2022. The Fame, another luxury cosmetic product reborn with upgraded ingredients and technology, is also loved by consumers as it reflects Atomy's product philosophy. Atomy practices customer-centered management in all its business activities, and such efforts were recognized by the acquisition of Customer-Centered Management Certification for 2 consecutive years, which is a unique accomplishment in the industry. Starting with the U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company which opened 25 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, Europe, etc., with 15 million members worldwide. It opened branches in Brazil, Mongolia, and Uzbekistan in 2022. And starting with Germany in 2023, it is planning to open 20 branches within the next 5 years. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's success system, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. The next generation of online and offline distribution broadcasters, which presents Atomy's vision to members around the world regardless of time and space. Entertainment and media, which converges business and culture. Atomy provides the vision of a global success system, which transcends time and space by providing a variety of services. For our partner companies to pay the utmost attention to quality, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Wherever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Now you know Atomy is not just an ordinary company. It cherishes what it has, so we are sure that its members are all taken care of. And please continue to comment your takeaways on our live chat in order to get a chance to win our promo for today. Moving forward, we will be watching Chairman Mr. Park Han-gil lecture.
I told them, and they said no. They turned down my business offer. People said, see, it didn't work. Even if you can't talk well, have no connections, even if you're not good at this business, you can be a success. I used to debate all night about whether to tell my friends about Atomy, and if they'd accept or not, then I'd make up my mind. He'll do it for sure. I've made up my mind. One time, with all of my reasons and my resolve, I went to tell my friend the next day, and he said, Han-gil, how did you get this way? I decided that I would meet 10 people a day to explain the product or business no matter what. I will not go home before I tell 10 people. This is how I resolved myself. But one night, it was almost midnight, and I only got 9. So I went around my friend's apartment on the way home. It was midnight, so I sat on the swing in the children's playground, debating whether or not I should call him. I was debating with myself. I said to myself, oh, let's just keep a promise to myself and stay up all night here. But the dew was so cold on my shoulders that they began to hurt. And after 30 minutes, I said, oh no. Though he wasn't going to do it, I called him to keep the promise to myself. But I couldn't tell him directly. Only after I told him in a roundabout manner did he say, so, what do you want? I said, buy a cosmetic set for your wife. You talked to me for 30 minutes to ask me that? Then he said, Leave a box with me. I'll pay you for it tomorrow. I was sure that this friend was really not the type I expected to compliment my business, but he did. I realized then that accepting or rejecting is all up to their own minds. So what I realized then was the law of own mind. Sales went way up after realizing the law of own mind. Now nothing is hard. I just talk. There's a company called Atomy that sells good quality products for super low prices. The products are good. I've tried them. Try them too. Why not start a business? There's a lot of people making money. Let's go to a seminar. Then it's up to them to debate it or not me. I just sleep worry-free. The next day, I ask when they want me to send the products or when they want to go to the seminar. And then I sleep without worrying about anything. Then if I keep asking, will they go or not, buy or not, they keep on debating it. Whether they go or not is up to their own mind. You don't have to try to be good. As long as you keep talking, after 10 or 100 times, you'll get good at it. If you keep doing something, in the end, you're going to get good at it. There's only one reason that sales are hard. You spend all night worrying about how to persuade the other person. And their response, then you get too tired and you give up on your own. Don't do that. Just talk. Talk freely. Then whoever's going to do it will do it, and those who won't.
Thank you, Chairman Mr. Park Han-gil, for that lecture. And now, let's watch Road to Success by Crown Master Nami Lee.
Introducing myself. Thank you.
팬데믹으로 인해서 뉴저지를 오랜만에 방문하게 됐고 오늘 이렇게 여러분들을 다시 만나게 돼서 정말 기쁩니다.
It's been a little while since I've been here due to pandemic in New Jersey, but it is a very great pleasure for me to be here today.
저는 오래전에 캐나다로 이민 와서 경제적인 어려움 없이 그저 평범한 가정주부의 삶을 살았습니다.
I was immigrated to Canada quite a while ago, and I was living a just normal housewife life. But then I met Atomy.
어느 날 한국을 다시 방문했을 때 그 당시 저는 괜찮은 화장품을 사용하고 있었는데도 심한 시차로 잠을 너무 못 자서 그런지 화장이 많이 들뜨고 뭉치고 그랬어요.
One day I visited Korea, and despite the fact that I was using really good skincare, I couldn't figure out why my skin was giving me a lot of trouble.
그런데 우연히 받은 애토미 6종 화장품을 단 한 번 사용했는데 화장이 너무 자연스럽게 돼서 정말 놀랐습니다.
And coincidentally, I was introduced to the Atomy 6 skincare set. Guess what? I was so shocked. After one use, my skin was so good.
단 한 번.
Just one time.
어제까지만 해도 화장 스펀지로 몇 번이나 문지르고 외출해야만 했지만 단 한 번 사용으로 정말 놀라운 결과가 나왔습니다.
Just until the day before I used Atomy skincare, my skin was giving me a lot of trouble. But after this one time using, I was so pleasantly surprised how it worked.
제가 사용했던 화장품의 10분의 1 가격도 안 되는 애토미 화장품이 이렇게 뛰어나다는 거는 정말 저에게 충격이었어요.
It was quite shocking for me because the skincare that I was using was about 10 times more expensive than Atomy. So I was very surprised.
그 당시는 아직 캐나다 법인이 오픈을 안 했어요.
At the time, Canadian Atomy was not open yet.
그래서 제가 직접 비행기로 애토미 제품을 들여와서 주위 사람들하고 나눠 쓰기 시작했어요.
But because I believe in the product so much that I started buying products from Korea and started mailing to Canada and then I started sharing with everybody.
그런데 캐나다의 많은 분들이 저희 제품을 너무 좋아하게 돼서 그때서부터 제 사업이 시작됐습니다.
And guess what? The Canadians started loving Atomy so much, and then I was making decision that I want to do this business.
그 후에 캐나다 법인이 오픈하면서 애터미가 글로벌로 확산되기 시작했어요.
And of course, finally, Canada Atomy opened, and then it started spreading globally.
다민족 국가인 캐나다에 많은 사람들이 세계적으로 연결돼서 저는 전 세계에 흩어져 있는 제 파트너들을 후원하면서 비행기로 날아다니면서 그들을 만나고 하면서 제 사업이 확장되기 시작했습니다.
And Canada being a very diverse country, I was able to meet partners from all over the world in Canada. And guess what? Through that, my business also started expanding globally.
그동안 코비드로 인해서 우리 북미뿐만이 아니라 전 세계가 고통을 받았어요.
And of course, pandemic happened. And not only North America was affected, but the whole world was affected.
지금 조금씩 나아지고는 있지만 언제 더 심한 팬데믹을 겪을지 우리 미래가 여전히 불안하고 불투명합니다.
And of course, pandemic is behind us now, but the future is still uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen in the future.
팬데믹을 통해서 수많은 사람들이 직업과 그들의 사업을 잃었죠.
And during the pandemic, so many people have lost their jobs and lost their business as well.
캐나다는 바로 며칠 전에도 금리를 올렸는데 이번이 9번째예요.
And Canada just continues to go through the inflation and about the 9th time already.
팬데믹을 통해서 우리가 얻은 교훈이 있습니다.
There's a lesson that we all learned during pandemic.
이제는 액티브 인컴만으로는 안 되고 우리 모두에게 연금성 소득인 패시브 인컴이 꼭 필요하다는 것입니다.
We all learned that we cannot really truly depend on the active income only. We need to figure out a way to create passive income.
그런데 팬데믹은 위기를 기회로 만들었습니다.
One thing that pandemic did bring though, they also brought the opportunity in the risk.
왜냐하면 세계적으로 온라인 쇼핑이 훨씬 확산됐고 오프라인을 앞섰죠.
Because everyone started realizing the importance of the online shopping mall.
이제는 어떤 기업도 온라인 쇼핑을 잘 운영하지 않으면 기업이 살아남을 수가 없게 됐습니다.
And now all corporations need to understand how to operate online business effectively.
또한 팬데믹 이전에는 없었던 온라인 줌 미팅이 생겼어요.
And moreover, now we all have a Zoom meeting that didn't really exist prior to pandemic.
여러분 작은 소그룹 미팅들도 이젠 줌으로 훨씬 활발하게 많이 할 수 있게 됐죠.
Now we can all meet through Zoom, even if it's the small gathering, and it's really convenient, right?
제가 예전에는 1년에 20번 넘게 이 나라 저 나라 다니면서 파트너들을 만났어요.
Before the pandemic, I had to travel over 20 countries just to meet the partners.
그런데 이제는 세계에 흩어져 있던 파트너들과 언제든지 자유롭게 소통을 할 수 있게 됐습니다.
Now I'm able to communicate with partners globally very efficiently and conveniently.
팬데믹으로 인해서 글로벌 온라인 쇼핑몰을 하는 우리 애터미는 더 넓은 글로벌 비즈니스 세상을 열었습니다.
So now, us turning the risk into the opportunity, especially as us Atomians, now we can use the momentum of the online business to expand globally.
네, 그러면 이제 왜 우리가 애터미를 해야 되는지를 다시 한번 알아보겠어요.
Now, let's find out why Atomy.
여러분 아까 우리 제품 설명 또 마케팅 설명 잘 들으셨죠?
You all heard about the product introduction and marketing plan, right?
네. 우리 앱솔루트 퀄리티, 앱솔루트 화장품에 대해서 제가 또 한 번 말씀드리고 싶어요.
I want to briefly talk about again about how amazing our quality of products and good price is.
앱솔루트 화장품은 한국 화장품 업계 최초로 사관왕상을 받았어요.
Our Absolute Skincare set has been winning many different awards.
그런데 그거는 한국 화장품 업계에서 최초로 있었던 일입니다.
And Atomy Skincare said achieved something that no other skincare company had achieved.
그중 하나는 특허 기술상인 세종대왕 상에 대해서 말씀드리겠습니다.
I want to briefly talk about the King Sejong Award that Atomy Skincare, Absolute Skincare had won.
세종대왕 상은요, 한국에서 1년 동안 등록된 13만 개의 특허 기술 중에서
So in Korea, because Korea is very advanced in technology, there are about 330,000 products being launched every year.
1등에게만 주는 상인데 앱솔루트 화장품 세트가 받았습니다.
And it's not just the skincare, but skincare, Atomy Absolute Skincare had won the award.
정말 놀라운 일이죠.
It is quite shocking, right?
여러분 13개의 수많은 새로운 첨단 기술 중에서 어떻게 우리 앱솔루트 화장품이 1등을 할 수가 있어요?
How can a skincare set beat all these other crazy technologies?
네. 또한 해모임은 지금까지 누적 매출 2.5 빌리언 달러입니다.
And Himohim has been recording about $2.5 billion in revenues throughout the time.
또한 작년에 한국의 건강기능 제품 수출 중에서 드디어 1등을 했어요.
And Himohim has bypassed the ginseng and recorded number one in health supplement.
네, 홍삼을 제쳤어요.
We defeated ginseng, 홍삼.
그리고 한국에 있는 모든 네트워크 회사들 중에서 세일즈 볼륨 1위를 8년째 했습니다.
And then throughout whole network marketing companies in Korea, Himohim had been number one selling product for the past 8 years.
여러분, 네. 이렇게 훌륭한 제품이 얼마나 좋은 가격입니까?
And despite the fact the quality of the product is so good, how's the price?
네, 다음은 정의로운 보상 플랜입니다.
And the next thing is the marketing plan.
여러분, 왜 네트워크 보상 플랜 앞에 정의로운이란 말이 붙었죠?
How did the word righteous come about right before marketing plan in Atomy?
네, 누구나 성공시킬 수 있는 보상 플랜이기 때문에 righteous란 말이 붙었습니다.
It is because anyone can succeed with Atomy. That's why there's a word righteous.
애터미는요, 현재 26개국이 오픈했고 62개국을 등록할 수 있습니다.
Atomy currently has launched in 26 countries, and you can globally register about 62 countries.
아마 올해 몇 나라가 더 오픈하고 등록할 수 있는 나라도 늘어날 것입니다.
And most likely, there will be more countries that you can register through.
머지않아서 100개국에 가까운 나라들이 무한 단계로 우리에게 연결될 것입니다.
And not just here, we will continuously be able to launch to new years, and I think we're going to get to about 100 countries soon.
여러분, 이제 글로벌 세상은요, 초연결주의로 됩니다.
And now the global world will be hyper-connected society.
네, 우리 박 회장님이 하이퍼 커넥티드 소사이어티라고 말했죠.
And the CEO Hangyo Park did say hyper-connected society, right?
우리에게 100개국의 회원들이 모두 연결될 수 있습니다.
The members in the whole 100 countries now can be connected.
어디엔선가 언젠가는 내 라인도 글로벌로 폭발할 때가 옵니다.
You will have time. It can be today, tomorrow. It will happen one day.
여러분, 지금이 애터미 사업의 최적의 시간입니다. Now is the best timing ever.
Now is the best time in ever.
제가 너무 간절하다 보니까 영어가 튀어나왔어요.
I was so desperately wanting to share that my English came out.
네. 그러면 이제 이런 애터미 사업을 어떻게 해야 내가 확실하게 성공할 수 있을까를 여러분이 아셔야 되겠죠.
So now we talked about why. Now let's talk about how we can go about with Atomy.
여러분, 애터미 사업에서 가장 중요한 것은요, 목표예요.
The most important thing in Atomy is setting goals.
애터미는 목표 없이는 절대 성공할 수 없는 비즈니스입니다.
Atomy is a business that you cannot succeed without having clear goals.
여러분 올 한 해 애터미 New Year's Resolution을 나누셨을 겁니다.
And I'm sure you shared about your New Year resolution with people around you.
올 연말에 나는 다이아몬드 마스터가 되겠다. 샤론 로즈 마스터가 되겠다. 이렇게 말씀 많이 하셨겠죠?
And I'm sure many of you say, oh, I want to get to Diamond Master this year or Sharon Rose Master this year, right?
네, 그런데 여러분 이런 것은 목표라고 하기가 어려워요.
But that's not really clear goals.
목표를 그렇게 멀리 잡지 마세요.
You don't have to think too far with the goals.
적어도 3개월 목표를 구체적으로 잡으세요.
Make a goal for the next 3 months, but make it very specific and detailed.
그 중에서도 가장 중요한 목표는 매 분기입니다.
Amongst other goals, the term is the most important thing that I want to talk about.
여러분 1일에서 15일, 16일에서 30일 한 텀의 목표가 가장 중요합니다.
The term between 1st to the 15th or 16th through the end of the month is the most important thing you need to think about.
한 텀의 목표를 이루기 위해서 내가 무엇을 해야 할까요?
What should I do within those terms to increase the business revenue?
여러분 내게 필요한 데일리 골. 내가 매일 애터미에서 위해서 무엇을 할까? 가장 중요한 목표입니다.
Setting up the daily goals and asking yourself, what can I do today for the Atomy business? That's very important.
내가 누구에게 애터미 제품을 소개하고 또 누구에게 애터미 이 회사를 소개하고 사용하게 할 것인가?
So you should be asking yourself, who am I going to share the products with? Who am I going to share the company with?
여러분들이 아주 구체적으로 플랜을 하셔야 합니다.
You have to dream and set goals specifically.
그동안 애터미 사업이 부진하셨던 분들은 한번 생각해 보세요.
If your business was kind of stalling, ask yourself this question.
나는 어떤 구체적인 목표를 세우고 그것을 매번 성취했는가?
What type of specific goals did I set up previously?
네, 여러분 그 다음은 스피드, 속도입니다.
The next thing I want to talk about is speed.
여러분 애터미는 속도를 빨리 내야만 합니다.
I firmly believe that you should speed up with this business.
10년의 시간을 1, 2년으로 압축해야만 합니다.
The amount of time that you could take about 10 years, you should think about how you can get there in 1 to 2 years.
성공은 막연한 게 아니라 시간과 관계돼요.
The success is not something vague. It has everything to do with the time.
집중해서 빠른 시간 안에 돈을 확실하게 벌어야만 합니다.
You have to focus and start earning.
그래야 내가 애터미 사업에 대한 확신을 가질 수 있어요.
And that's how you can become even more confident about this business.
그렇지 않으면 여러분 시간 1년, 2년, 3년이 휙 지나가죠.
You know, the time goes by very fast, right?
제가 처음에 보았던 그 애터미 비전도 점점 약해집니다.
And when you don't start making money without focusing so much, then you start losing your dreams slowly.
여러분 제가 다음으로 중요한 거는 마스터십, 직급입니다.
The next important thing I want to talk about is mastership challenges.
여러분 애터미는 직급 유지와 직급 도전이 우리 사업의 전부입니다.
I firmly believe that maintaining your mastership and challenging for the new mastership is almost everything.
왜 그럴까요?
Why do you think that?
왜 직급이 우리에게 그렇게 중요할까요?
Why is mastership level so important?
예를 들어보겠습니다.
Let me give you an example.
여러분 세미 세일즈와 첫 직급인 세일즈 마스터의 직급 수당은 100%가 나오죠.
So during the semi-sales and sales master, your mastership bonus is equivalent to 100% to general commission.
여러분 세미 세일즈와 세일즈 마스터가 돼서 직급 수당을 받아야만 수당이 더블이 돼요.
Your earning doubles when you achieve at least semi-sales or sales mastership.
세일즈 마스터가 2,000불 정도를 벌면 그 중에서 1,000불이 직급 수당입니다.
When sales masters earn $2,000, the mastership bonus is about $1,000.
그래서 여러분은 매번 직급을 유지 또는 도전해야 됩니다.
And that's the reason why I'm challenging you to at least maintain or continue to challenge for new masterships.
직급 수당을 받지 않으면 애터미에서는 돈이 안 돼요.
If you're not earning mastership bonus, it's not going to be too much earning for you.
오늘 처음 오신 분들 다시 한번 손 한번 들어주시겠어요?
If you're here for the first time, can you please raise your hand one more time?
네, 많으신데요.
A lot of
제가 오늘 여러분들에게 목표를 정해드리겠어요.
Please allow me to give you one challenge.
여러분은 가능한 한 빨리 한 달에 1,000불 벌 수 있는 세미 세일즈 마스터가 되세요.
For those of you who's here for the first time, I urge you to get to the semi-sales master as soon as possible so you can start earning $1,000 a month.
그 1,000불이 애터미 사업의 시작입니다.
That $1,000 a month is the beginning of the journey with this business with Atomy.
여러분 그 1,000불은 액티브 인컴의 1,000불이 아니에요.
That $1,000 a month is not an active income.
그 1,000불이 10,000불이 되고 10만 불까지 되는 패시브 인컴이 됩니다.
That $1,000 is just the beginning to the $10,000 a month and to $100,000 a month as a passive income.
여러분 세미 세일즈 마스터를 하는 동안에 여러분은 애터미 사업이 무엇인지를 빨리 배울 수가 있어요.
Another benefit of you challenging for semi-sales is you get to really learn about this business.
그것이 정말 중요한 일이에요.
And that is so important.
여러분들이 애터미 사업의 노하우가 무엇인지를 알게 되세요.
You get to really get to know the know-how of this business.
또 시행착오가 무엇인지도 알게 되세요.
And you get to really understand the discrepancies and deficiencies.
내가 이렇게 해보니까 사업이 된다. 그 경험을 내 파트너들에게 그대로 복제시켜야 합니다.
And all the learnings you have and all the mistakes and success stories you have, you get to share those experiences with your partners.
내가 그런 경험이 없으면 사업을 시작하는 내 파트너들한테 어떻게 바르게 안내를 할 수 있겠어요?
You have to ask yourself, if I didn't go through it, how am I going to give suggestions to my partners?
여러분 애터미는 빅 비즈니스예요.
Atomy is a big business.
그저 2-3천 불 버는 비즈니스가 아닙니다.
It's not a business where you just earn $2,000 to $3,000 a month.
제가 우리 파트너들한테 그렇게 말해요. 2-3천 불 벌고 싶으면 다른 거 하라고.
I always tell my partners, if you're only here for $2,000 to $3,000 a month, do something else.
애터미는 5만 불, 10만 불 벌 수 있는 그런 비즈니스예요.
And I tell them this because Atomy is a business where you can earn $50,000 to $100,000 a month.
제가 8월 31일에 크라운 마스터가 됐어요.
I have accomplished the
Last
Crown Master the last August 31st.
그런데 일주일 후에 프로모션 수당을 합쳐서 40만 불이 총당에 들어왔어요.
And guess what? That 1 week of period of time, my bank account recorded $400,000.
40.
Oh, I'm sorry, $40,000. I got too excited.
400,000. $400,000.
$400,000.
정말 저도 놀랐어요.
I was really shocked.
네. 애터미를 하기 이전부터 제 꿈은 세계의 아름다운 트레일을 전부 걷는 것이었어요.
And prior to Atomy, my dreams and goals were to walk around the trail all over the world.
작년 여름 영국 세미나를 참석했습니다.
And last summer, I was able to visit the one-day seminar in UK.
세미나를 마치고 저는 RV 캠핑카로 알프스를 여행했어요.
And after the seminar, I was able to travel around the Alps.
독일의 하이델베르크, 프랑크푸르트, 오스트리아의 짤즈부르크를 거쳐서 갔어요.
I went through Germany, France to Australia.
제가 베토벤 하우스도 모차르트 하우스도 방문했어요.
And in Australia, I was able to visit the house of Beethoven and Mozart.
제가 대학에서 음악을 전공했기 때문에 정말 가슴 뭉클하고 감격적인 시간이었습니다.
And it was really awe-striking for me because I studied music as a major in college.
네, 그리고는 이태리와 스위스, 프랑스, 알프스를 하이킹했어요.
And I did all sorts of hiking throughout the Europe to include Italy, Switzerland, France.
제가 한 달 동안 여행했는데 이번이 5번째 알프스 하이킹이었어요.
And I traveled about a month, and that was the 5th time traveling there.
애터미가 제게 준 시간적인 자유, 경제적인 자유를 마음껏 누렸던 정말 행복한 시간이었어요.
And it was the moment where I really truly got to enjoy the financial freedom, not only that, but also time freedom.
네, 제가 여행하는 동안 아직 오픈도 하지 않은 독일과 스페인의 여러 도시에서 원데이 세미나가 열렸습니다.
And while I was traveling, there were many different one-day seminars at the countries that were not even open yet, to include Germany and Spain.
그런데 제가 가보지도 않은 벨지움에서 제 그룹 다이아몬드 마스터들이 여러 명이 나왔어요.
And surprisingly, I got to go to Belgium, and then I saw some of the Diamond Master under me, and the Belgium wasn't even open.
제가 이전에 그 벨지움 리더가 네덜란드, 이태리, 프랑스로 애터미를 확장시켜 나갔어요.
And the leader, whom I didn't even know, who was my partner, was expanding businesses through France, Italy, and other parts of Europe.
그래서 작년 9월에 제 프랑스 파트너들 때문에 프랑스에서도 원데이 세미나가 열렸어요.
And because my expansion of my partners, one-day seminar was able to happen in France.
코로나 이전에 유럽을 방문했을 때는 전혀 느끼지 못했는데
And prior to pandemic, when I was traveling in Europe, these were the feelings that I couldn't really feel.
이번 여행을 통해서 유럽 전역에 애터미의 깃발이 생생하게 휘날릴 것을 상상했습니다.
And this time, while I was traveling around meeting all the global members, I was able to envision Atomy flag all over Europe.
올해 유럽의 어느 나라인가 또 오픈하면서 더 확실하게 그 일들을 보게 될 것입니다.
And I'm very confident that we're going to see more and more in Europe throughout the time, especially this year and so on.
여러분, 작년 우리 애터미 표가 데이 바이 데이 일신 후 일신이었죠.
Last year, our catchphrase from the CEO was renew day by day.
일신 후 일신에 대해서 잘 생각해 봐야 되는 그런 표입니다.
I believe Atomy, you really need to think about what does it really mean by renew day by day.
애터미는 어제의 문제를 찾아서 오늘 그 문제를 해결해야 돼요.
In Atomy, you need to think about what problems you had yesterday, and today you need to use time to fix the problem.
그리고 새로운 내일로 나가는 것입니다.
And you proceed to tomorrow.
사업이 잘 안 되는데 문제를 해결하지 않고 그대로 있으면 어떡하겠어요?
So if your business is not going well, but if you're not doing anything, and if you're not taking action, what would happen?
결국 성공을 하지 못합니다.
Then you will eventually fail.
매출이 잘 오르지 않을 때 박 회장님은 이렇게 말씀하셨어요.
When the revenue wasn't really going up so much, this is what the CEO said.
제품만 그냥 전하지 말고 제품을 써본 감동을 전해라.
Don't just share the products, use your experience.
내 산하에 사업자가 잘 안 나온다고 할 때 또 박 회장님이 이렇게 말씀하셨어요.
And when I said, I cannot really find leaders, but this is what the CEO said.
과연 내가 얼마나 분명한 애터미의 비전을 보고 있는지 다시 한번 돌아보라고 하셨어요.
And the CEO challenged me to think clearly, did I really clearly see the vision with this company?
내가 애터미 비전이 약한데 누구한테 애터미 사업을 같이 하자고 하겠어요?
If my vision is so weak, how can I share vision with others?
여러분 내가 돈을 벌지 못하고 있는데 누구에게 같이 사업해서 돈 벌자고 하겠어요?
If I'm not earning money with Atomy, how am I going to encourage other people to make money with Atomy?
여러분 사업의 문제를 꼭 찾아내고 해결해 나가면서 매일 성공을 향해서 나가십시오.
I really urge you to really find the problems and continue to fix those problems and continue to proceed forward.
매일 앞으로 한 걸음씩 나가셔야 합니다.
I want you to take step forward each day.
저도 매일 새롭게 소중한 한 걸음씩 걷다 보니까 오늘 성공자로 여러분 앞에 섰습니다.
And for me, I took the step day by day, preciously, and here I am today as a crown master.
우리 사원 중에서 오늘은 두 번째 크리에이티브 비전에 대해서 말씀드리겠습니다.
Among the company motto, I would like to share a little bit about create the vision, which is the second one.
우리는 나이 들어가면서 꿈꿔왔던 비전이 자연스럽게 없어지죠.
As we age more and more, the dreams and goals we had slowly fades away.
아메리칸 드림을 가지고 이곳에 온 많은 분들 중에서 그 꿈을 잃어버리는데 오랜 시간이 걸리지 않았습니다.
And many of you are here immigrants, and I know you came to America with a big American dream, but it didn't take too long until you start giving up.
애터미는 그 무너지고 없어진 비전을 우리에게 새롭게 꾸라고 합니다.
However, Atomy is telling you, don't give up, but dream again with this platform.
그 어떤 상황, 어떤 조건과 환경에서도 삶을 풍요롭게 회복시킬 수 있습니다.
In any circumstances, any situation, you can make your life go into prosperity again through this business.
애터미는 사람을 살리는 비즈니스입니다.
Atomy is a business that really help people get back on their feet.
애터미는 세상의 법칙을 거슬려요. 반대예요.
Atomy goes the opposite way of the regular world.
세상은 누군가를 딛고 이겨놔야 내가 성공합니다.
Other parts of the corporation, you have to step over one another to continue to be promoted.
하지만 애터미는 내 파트너를 최선을 다해서 도울 때 내가 성공할 수 있어요.
However, in Atomy, you really need to lift up your partners in order for you to succeed.
그래서 우리 그룹의 성공, 우리는 함께 성공자의 길을 갑니다.
And when you're working together and lifting each other up, that's when you become successful as a whole team.
여기 오신 많은 분들이 아마도 애터미를 부업으로 하실 겁니다.
I really think that many of you are doing Atomy as like a part-time job.
북미의 생활이 그렇죠.
It's kind of like the life in America, North America.
애터미를 파트타임 잡으로 생각하지 마세요.
Don't think Atomy as another small part-time job.
애터미는 여러분의 두 번째 잡입니다.
Atomy is the second job.
언젠가는 애터미를 전업할 수 있는 플랜을 세우시고 사업을 하셔야 합니다.
And that's why I want to tell you, you need to have plans to make Atomy your full-time job.
애터미 사업의 투자는 두 가지예요.
There are two investments in Atomy.
생활비와 시간입니다.
Your living expenses and your time.
지금까지 썼던 생필품을 무조건 애터미 전 제품으로 바꿔 쓰셔야 합니다.
You really need to change all your products where you were buying somewhere else to Atomy shopping mall.
우리 제품이 전쟁 나갈 때 총칼의 역할을 합니다.
Because those experiences of the products of usage you had, that will be the weapon when you go out to the world to share the Atomy business.
여러분들이 제품의 박사가 되셔 이 도구들을 적시에 사용하셔야 합니다.
Because then you can share your experience and product knowledges at the right time.
그런데 애터미 사업하시면서 해모임도 안 드시는 그런 분도 계시더라고요.
Unfortunately, I've seen some people that have not even tried Himohim and saying they're doing the business.
여러분 아까 제품 설명 때 해모 마시는 거 들었죠? 저 다시 한번 감동받았어요.
And when the presenter of the product talking about Himohim, I was challenged and motivated again.
우리의 가장 주력 상품인 해모임을 꼭 드시면서 사업을 하셔야 합니다.
I really challenge you. You really need to experience Himohim in order to further your business with Atomy.
다음에는요, 시간을 투자하셔야 합니다.
Next, you really need to invest your time.
여러분이 메인 잡이 있는데 어떻게 애터미의 시간을 투자할 수 있죠?
If you have a main job, how can you invest even more time in Atomy?
여러분이 철저한 시간에 투자하는 계획을 세우셔야 이 사업에 성공할 수 있습니다.
That is the reason why you need to prioritize your life and really make specific plans in order to succeed with Atomy.
여러분 5년 후의 미래를 한번 심각하게 생각해 보세요.
Let's all think seriously about 5 years down the road.
여러분 제 5년 후의 미래는 어떨까요?
What do you think about what's going to happen to me in 5 years?
네.
You're right.
저 5년 후의 미래는 분명하게 임페리얼 마스터가 됐을 것입니다.
I know 5 years, without any doubt, I'll be an imperial master.
애터미를 어떻게 하느냐에 따라서 여러분의 5년 후는 엄청나게 달라져 있을 것입니다.
Your 5 years will really change depending on how you go about with Atomy.
여러분의 잃어버린 꿈과 비전을 새롭게 이루어 가시기를 바랍니다.
How about you renew your goals and dreams through what's called Atomy?
애터미는 그동안 수많은 서민을 부자 만들었어요.
Atomy, throughout the time of its creation, has made less than normal people to the wealthy clubs.
애터미에 걸어온 발자취가 그 증거입니다.
The history Atomy is the evidence why it can work.
애터미는 한국만의 희망이 아니고 이제는 전 세계의 희망의 등불이 되었습니다.
Atomy used to be the hope of Korea, but now it will be the hope of the world.
전 세계 애터미엔들에게 그들의 꿈을 이루어주는 도구가 될 것입니다.
To people all over the world, Atomy will be the tool that gives hopes and dreams to even the normal people around the world.
아무 경험도 없는 저 같은 가정주부가 오늘 이렇게 여러분 앞에 성공자로 섰어요.
All you have to do is look at me, who was just a normal housewife, and I have accomplished crown master.
저 같은 사람도 성공을 할 수 있었던 것은 모든 것을 회사가 이미 다 해놓았기 때문입니다.
And the reason how I was able to become successful is because the company has already done everything for us.
애터미는 지금 글로벌로 폭발하고 있어요.
Atomy is expanding globally,
말레이시아 최고의 중소기업으로 애터미가 선정됐어요.
and Malaysia's top middle class company, Atomy, has been nominated as number 1.
네. 팬데믹에도 11개국이 오픈을 했습니다.
Even during pandemic, about 11 countries had opened.
저는 3월에 호주와 뉴질랜드를 방문합니다.
In March, I'm going to visit Australia and New Zealand.
뉴질랜드 브랜치가 오픈한 이래 처음 보는 뉴질랜드 파트너님들을 만날 기대에 정말 부풀어 있어요.
I am so thrilled because I never got to meet my partners and leaders in New Zealand yet.
여기 계신 모든 분들은 세계를 날아다니는 글로벌 리더의 꿈을 꾸세요.
How about you all dream about flying all over the world to meet all your partners and leaders?
여러분 전 세계로 향하는 성공자가 되세요.
I want you to become a leader and successful person that really has a global business.
여러분의 미래의 파트너가 세계 각처에서 여러분들을 기다리고 있습니다.
You know why? Because your future partners and leaders are waiting for you in all those countries.
저는 애터미를 만나서 멋진 제 인생의 2막을 시작했어요.
After meeting Atomy, my second journey of life had started.
여러분 정말 저 크라운 마스터가 되는 날 세계 각처에서 뉴질랜드에서 남아공에서 마카오에서 필리핀에서 싱가포르에서 타이완에서 수많은 제 파트너들이 왔습니다.
During my crown mastership ceremony, my partners from all over the world, from China, Singapore, you name it, they were there to celebrate.
그리고 우리 승급한 수많은 파트너들과 85명이 한국 투어에 나갔어요.
And then all of us were promoted, most of us, 85 of us, were able to go to Korean tour.
정말 감격적인 시간이었어요.
It was so amazing.
여러분 성공자의 주는 애터미의 보상이 얼마나 큰지를 아실까요?
Do you know how big of an award and reward it is to a successful person in Atomy?
여러분 애터미의 성공자는 돈을 많이 벌고
And the successful person in Atomy is the ones that are earning a lot of money, of course.
그 다음 돈보다 더 귀한 것들을 얻습니다.
And you earn what's even more important than just money itself.
수많은 파트너들의 사랑과 존경을 함께 나눕니다.
You will be receiving love and respect from partners from all over the world.
전 세계 100여 개국에 여러분들의 사랑을 나누는 파트너가 있을 것입니다.
There will be partners in over 100 countries around the world that are really celebrating with you.
여러분, 저같이 애터미와 함께 시작하는 멋진 제 인생의 이막이 정말 행복하고 가치 있는 균형 있는 삶이 되시기를 바랍니다.
I really hope that all of your second journey of life with Atomy will be precious and well time spent.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
Thank you, Crown Master Namili, for that inspiring lecture. Before we end, please be reminded of these announcements. Morning meeting from Monday to Wednesday at 9 a.m., 10 a.m., and Catching Success online every Tuesday at 2 p.m. live via YouTube channel of Atomy Ariul Marikina, Aja Center. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Atomy Ariul Marikina, Aja Center, and click the notification bell. As we end, let us remind ourselves of the principles we uphold here in Atomy by reciting our company motto. Ready, position, please. Yup, company motto, go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision. Follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, Aja, Aja.